Hello, welcome back to another Casey's Trash Panda Chronicles video. Today we will be learning how to draw realistic eyes, because why not? So let's get into it, and we're gonna name the things that you might or might not need. Okay, so let's go over what you're gonna need. So you're definitely going to need an eraser. It can be any old eraser that you just find randomly in your house. You're definitely going to need a pencil, because that is the main thing that you need. You need a pencil. It's a necessary. And then what you're going to need, what you may or may not need, is a blending stump or blending stick thing. Because personally, I don't use the blending stump, but I'm going to use it for this video because why not? And it may look better. So I'm going to use this. Personally, I'm not one with the blending stuff. That other channel that I personally love is Kiki Geo. She's great on tutorials, and she likes to use the blending stuff. This is her favorite tool. She loves the blending stuff. So go to Kiki Geo and subscribe to her or whatever. Okay, now let's get into this. So this is our example. It's not very good because I just did it very quickly. As you can see, around the iris, around the iris, we got the shading and stuff, and yeah, let's just get into this. Okay, so first, what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw circle and pupil, and there you go. Oh, add some lashes. There you go. There's your eye. Just kidding. Let's fix that, and we are going to erase. Okay, there we go. Now we got a clean page. Okay, now we're going to take our pencil, and we're just going to draw a beauty, not a big circle, but it depends on how big your eye is. Personally, I like my eye to be like this little guy over here, but just way better. So you have your circle. Now you're just gonna kind of do a couple little circles, kind of do that, but slower for beginners. Then you're gonna erase those lines a little bit, because we don't need those in our life. Those are unnecessaries. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw the eye shape. The eye shape. I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's just the eye shape. So what we're gonna do, what I like to do, is me personally, what I do is I do this. I make a triangle on each end, and then I'll make it longer later. But yeah. So I do a triangle on each end, a triangle shape. We'll fix the bottom later. And then we're just gonna do that, and then I erase that part, but let's do that better. So we're gonna erase. So we're just gonna make that better. Okay. And so now we fixed it up. I usually do a very small line above it, because we don't want it open bah! Because it will look like something out of a horror scene. We want it a little bit open, just kind of barely. It's almost to the point where it's just hello, excuse me, notice me. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to take this part, and you're going to round it off and kind of do a little bit of that shape. Here, so let me get that all ready for you. We'll erase Okay, we erased that little part. Now we're going to take our pencil and we're just going to round it off like that, kind of. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now we're just going to make a little line that corners it off. Because, like, if you look at the person's eye really good, like, actually look at it, you'll see, like, this little part of, like, flesh or whatever it is. I don't really know. I have to look into that. But, like, you'll see that little part in somebody's eye. So, yeah. Okay, now what you're going to do is we're going to do the pupil. The pupil. Okay. So now you're just going to kind of like dead center it a little bit. Maybe a little bit higher than the dead center. So you're just going to make some lines. Kind of like a plus. Kind of like that are dead center. Because those are going to be for like the iris and stuff. You're just going to put it a little bit above, kind of. Just make it big. And dark, too. And then you're just going to add a little highlight. Maybe a second one. Who knows? I'm going to add a second one, personally. As you can see, there we go. Isn't that perfect? Oh, yeah, don't mind that, like, everything else is light, and then that pupil and the eye and the little highlights, that's scaring me a lot. Okay, so now we're going to get into the iris. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use those little plus signs and darken them a little bit. Just a little bit, though, definitely not darker than the pupil. And now can just darken them a little bit, as you can see. And now we're gonna do a little bit of this, and we're just gonna do that, and then just do some more lines in between, like that. And make sure not to get any of your lines in the highlights, because then it's just gonna look bad. Not gonna lie, it don't worry. I'm saving you from that, because look at that. And that's the whole tutorial. Bye! Just kidding. So yeah. Okay, now what you're gonna do, in between those lines now, we're getting real fancy here. You're gonna make even smaller lines for like how the eye looks. Okay. So now you're just gonna boop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, beep. Okay. Let's erase that top part. Put that there. We're gonna erase that top part because we don't need it anymore. We do not need it anymore. So perfect. Super perfect. Okay. And now, what you are going to do is kind of like make some zigzags that are very close to each other in there, like at the edge of the iris thing, because that's what, like, it gives it may not be color, but like it gives it a look of like that weird liney kind of weird thing. Yeah, you probably don't get what I mean, any of you. Okay, so now you make some around the pupil, kind of make them like hairy lines, kind of. And just do that for a couple seconds. And there you go. You can already see like it's kind of having some shading, and it's blending in with the pupil, so you gotta make that darker. Because the pupil is always darker. Always darker. Okay, so there you go. Got that part. Now I'm going to show you where to shade around the eye. So let's get into that. Okay, now we're gonna get into this. So, what you're gonna do, have to listen very close here. You're gonna like start making like kind of like a light line, not too thick because like then it's gonna mess up the shading a little bit. So do that, and then outline the actual eye a little bit more so that it looks sort of good. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side, like this. Perfecto. And yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of that in the fleshy thing that I don't know what it's called. I have to look that up. We're gonna make it darker around. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now we are going to blend with the blending stump. Now you don't have to get a blending stump. As I said, you could just use a pencil. Let's do a little example with the pencil. Okay, so I'm going to do this with the pencil, then with the blending stump, just for an example, so that you guys know which one you want. So now we're just going to do a little bit of this. And you, like, ease up your pressure as you go down. So, like, you don't go like this the whole time and expect for shading. You have to, like, start in dark for a second, then ease up on the pencil and keep easing up so you get this like little shading. With the blending stump, you kind of just do that with your pencil. Grab your blending stump and just do that, but it's kind of, you gotta like know how to use it first, because like, yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna show you like a little art study kind of thing that I did on the eye. So I'm just gonna show you. That's all. Okay, so this is like stuff I did in my sketchbook. That's how I did the lashes, not blended iris, all kinds of stuff. Then blended stuff and stuff like that. So let's get back to the actual drawing. Okay, so now we're gonna blend this a little bit. And I have to be careful with this part because like sometimes it will blend in too much. So, and if your blending stump is clean, then it might work a little bit better than mine is right now. Now you can get any of these blending stumps at like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, maybe Joann's. Joann's is more of like a craft place though. Like yeah, those general places in like so that you can. So there we go. We got it all blended. I'm just gonna come in with the pencil and make this part darker because that is annoying me. Like as you can see. Oh god. I'm just making a mess of this. But I like it to look a little bit messy. Okay, now we're gonna blend the eye. So we're just gonna kind of like round, kind of on this part. Blend in. Now we might have to make that lighter because like, yeah. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm only doing this as a tutorial. I'm not doing this by myself, so I'm just gonna blend this a little bit. So like, yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the lashes, which is a really, really hard part. So, yeah. And get rid of those lashes. Okay, so now we're going to do the lashes. I'm just going to erase those because I was just doing those real quickie. So let's get rid of those. I'm going to just do a little pop. Okay, so I got those lashes in. I'm just going to show you how to actually do them because, like, I, from this angle, could not do that. So let's just flip a couple pages. Okay, we're back to the shading page. So now what you're going to do for the lashes, so just pretend this is an eye. Yeah, that's totally an eye. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to, like, kind of press down hard. Then, like, just going to flick your pencil a little bit. Now, like that. Just little... Oops, I broke my pencil. Haha. But, yeah, you kind of just press down hard and then flick with it a little bit. Not that hard so that you break your pencil lead. I'm so funny. So we're just going to get rid of that. And now we will be having a Rocky Eats segment. Okay, so this is Rocky Eats Pirate Booty. Want one? Eat it. See how much he enjoys this stuff? Okay, that's enough pirate booty for you, sir. I'll give you some more later, okay? You're a good boy. Okay, I hope that segment was very nice for you. So now we're going to get back to the lashes. So after you make your longer, kind of darker lashes, you're going to come in with some smaller, lighter lashes. Here. Like that. Kind of smaller, a little bit dark, so that you can actually see them. And you're just gonna do that, just like that, all the way. And how you do these ones, like, go like this in, go like that in, and just kind of intertwine them a little bit. You know, just do that basic stuff. Oh, fix that. Now you're gonna go this way. There we go. Okay, and there. So now we have a completed eye, and now always don't forget to add your signature anywhere on your page. Okay, so that's really it for this video. I hope this was very informational and helpful. Very helpful. So, yeah. I hope y'all have a nice day. So, bye.